I am indeed ready. Liam, you can do the intro.
Well, I am fresh off the Battle of Canada, and I have not come out the victor. GG to Classic Box, and GG to the last racers who were just up. Now we're seeing a legendary match coming up. Gerp v Meltrs. I am Liam Dunn23. Join with me on comms is Savick.
I am Savick. I am here, and I am ready to commentate this fantastic winner's quarters match between two accomplished runners, Gerp98 and Meltrs. No numbers. Actually, meters, if we want to be technical. And he's assured me that he's going for Among Us skip in Iron Gate. It's not a thing, but he's going to invent it, go for it, maybe hit it, and hopefully not die. That's what's happening. As he, I think he just sent a Chow away. I'm not entirely sure. But it doesn't matter. He can do whatever it is he needs to do.
This is the play. The play is to name Chow after the opponent, send them away to live in a forest.
I don't know. I mean, I still think that petting the Divu Chow for good luck is the play. And I mean, anyone who wants my Divu Chow, just let me know and I'll give you my Chow save. Divu's sitting in the hero garden right now. Oh, Melter's going for the secretary theme. That is a Savick strat right now. I've used Secretary in all my races except for the pre-recorded one against Cryptic where I used the Rouge theme and it didn't work. So we're going back to the Secretary.
Does it
They're
fact
opting for the regular. No. No, it really doesn't. It's just my calling card. I mean, I can't honestly say that it's given me good RNG because I haven't had good RNG in a single race yet. So, no. Secretary kind of sucks, but she's nice. We like her, so we use her. No one else will, except Meltrs.
Because Meltrs is based.
He is. So, I gotta assume for this race, Gerp is obviously going to be the heavy favorite here. He does have the faster PB by a considerable margin. He's got a 23:27 IGT. And a variant one time that we don't care about. Meltrs has a time of, I think, a mid to high 25 on variant one, so not yet cracking the 24. Gerp feels that if he gets a 25 in this race that he's underperformed. Don't blame him given the level that his PB is at and the level of consistency that Dark generally is. So you have to assume Gerp's probably going to take this, but anything can happen as we've seen. We've seen some runners take some pretty massive time losses. We've seen me take some pretty massive time loss. Gerp's loading in. Meltrs is loading in. We're going to get going and see what happens.
This is indeed exciting. What are your predictions? Mark them.
No, Gerp's not going to go for it. Meltrs might go for it. He calls it CE skip. So Meltrs is going to go for CE skip here. He does get bonked on the door there. Goes for CE skip. Hits CE skip. Does not finish it.
Fails.
So that's actually going to be time loss.
Fails to clutch it out.
You know what I call that? He got the inputs for CE skip. He flew into the wall, but then he just didn't have the right speed, and he just doesn't get the skip, gets an oots on the ramp, and just has to play the rest of City Escape skipless. And that's what he's doing right now. He's getting the bunny for good luck, but I mean, it's not going to matter.
I was unaware you could shoot those balloon capsules through the wall.
Yeah, well, that's probably because a lot of people just see what I do as the most active Dark Runner, and I run around for it because I just can't be bothered, but you can shoot it through. And I used to do that before I knew exactly how far away from the elevator you could walk, because obviously if you go too far away from the elevator, you despawn it, and that's massive time loss.
Mm-hmm.
But Meltrs just goes for it here. It's nice to do. Generally pretty swaggy. Gerp is in the lead here, of course. A bonk there on the door. Meltrs can save some time here if he doesn't, but he does. So it looks like Gerp, I believe, was a 113 elevator. I think Meltrs was around the same.
I find it very difficult to shoot that door off before you land in front of it.
Well, so what I've been telling people is there is an invisible wall. Like the platform that Gerp's on right now. If you actually walk toward the camera, you cannot walk off. So you can hug that, and the farther away you are from the targets, the easier it is to lock on. And so you should be able to hit all four and then jump into the door. And it should be open by then. But if you don't go for that, then you have to be perfect. which of course can work, but not always. Gerp's going to be finishing off with a 2-minute Iron Gate. Looks like Meltrs is going to be getting a 202 or 203. So not what he's going to want to see, as Gerp has the lead now. Meltrs with the 202. Okay, so that's about a second and a half that Gerp is ahead currently. As we have all seen, early leads don't matter at all in this category, because we have to see what Dry Lagoon is going to do. It's going to really set the tone for the match. The next thing after that is really going to see, what is Gerp going to elect to do in Sand Ocean. Meltrs is not going to sandwalk, but Gerp does know how to do it. And I think he's probably going to try. Now, if we check the document that commentators were given, because I don't know anything about Dark Story, I've been informed that if you don't get a 22 hot shot, you're bad. So, Gerp is not bad. Meltrs is not bad. Ladies and gentlemen, our runners are not bad. They're not bad. Liam, they're not bad.
They're not bad. 22 is the norm that you can expect from fairly optimal clay against hotshot, unless you're going for Draco strats.
Draco strats. No one's going to do that in tournament. Gerp getting green pool right off the bat. We do have a chance of the Savick learns from Tommy set. Meltrs fails to get a piece there. Offering. He is going to take it. There is recent revelation from Deku that taking offering is good. However, that particularly pertained to the 1024. So Meltrs is potentially going to get owned here. Second floor from Gerp. This is definitely not what you're hoping to see. We do have a decent shot of jail here. So he's going to have to hope not to get jail. He probably is going to want something on the apartment side. Maybe like under a chin. Oh.
Oh, circle around the tilted pillar.
Oh, we've got that double tilted pillar. Meltrs with the slightly better one because you can underwater glide into it. Gerp has no choice but to clip in and swim up to that. But man, I don't know what path Meltrs is taking over here. Did he clip from the apartment area?
How was that?
Clipped in the normal area, but also
swam around the other side. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fortunately, both runners got a horrible time, so the race is actually still close.
Any sandwalkers?
Gerp will probably do it. I mean, he's got to assume that, given that he's 315 out of Dry Lagoon, he's on a potential PB pace. He's only like, 30 seconds behind, so he's got to go for it. The reset probably, that could signal either attempt, actually. It is going to be a sandwalk attempt. Here we go. Gerp elects to pause to make sure that the lineup is correct. That's a good... okay. I didn't even see the shot. Crazy. But he's got sandwalking. So let's go, Gerp. The robot, will he give him a little bit of a frog car, as we call it in the business? Getting a little bit of a car there. Any frog cars? We don't have the emote here, but you can use it in the chat if you want. Meltrs, of course, going for first cycle. A 22 explosion on the weight is more than fast enough. Or sorry, on the dynamite pack. So he is easily on pace. He's going to have a second to wiggle, like a second to play with here. Gerp getting the bomb drops, no problem. Getting a 40 upgrade, so he can push that pretty hard if he wants. Meltrs effortlessly lands the first cycle jump. So Gerp, though, with a nice enough upgrade time there, is probably looking at about a 134. So we're gonna have to see, does he get a 134 or not? And I actually didn't see how hard he pushed that upgrade. Not sure if you had a chance to see that or not. Looks like not hard at all. So he's probably gonna be getting a 135 or a 136. He gets Meltrs jump. Very good. That is the worst time loss he could have taken. A 110. So actually, he really didn't push that upgrade. We might be looking at 136.
Now,
but he does get the
Meltrs jump.
I don't know. He turned the camera there just to get a bit of a peek there. Just to take a look. He's not even going for it. Meltrs, my guy. Meltrs, this is your jump, and you're not doing it in this high-stakes tournament match. You're electing to lose 5 seconds not going for the Meltrs jump? Meltrs, what are you doing? You're missing the Deku frame too? Meltrs, come on.
Come on, who misses the Deku frame?
A lot of people.
I miss it all the time.
I mean, even with the Deku frame, you can still miss. There's still 1 frame out of 4 that might not work. Meltrs electing for the slightly riskier strategy of going directly down the middle. Gerp with a huge lead. 4:55 was his exit time. Meltrs is 5:19, so that is a 24-second lead for Gerp as he loads into Radical Highway. He has lost a decent chunk of time already. I didn't actually see how he lost like 0.7 to what I usually hit that speed pad at, but it's not a big deal. Gerp going for the patented Gerp Beetle here, and
Gerp
gets
Beetle.
it and does not grab the ledge, so that's going to help him a little bit. So he's going to be getting a 29 check. Still not really what you want to see, but it's not a 30. What we know is that if you get a 30 check, you pretty much, if it's a mid to high 30, you're on a pace to miss both cycles, the left and the right. So you have to go down the middle and go for the moonwalk red Honda strat, the new red Honda strat. But otherwise, if you're fast enough, you just go for the left like Gerp did. All right, so Gerp going down to the bridge. He should have no difficulty landing. He's usually pretty good at this. No problem. Meltrs is going to take his attempt at landing on the bridge soon. Goes for the jump around the box there. Very interesting. Some runners do like going for that. It's not a huge deal if you do or you don't. 54 check. I think both runners got a 54. Gerp getting vertexed on the hill there, but he's able to recover fine. Meltrs lands on the bridge. Looks like both runners are having a passable Radical Highway. As we all know, Radical Highway is allegedly the best stage. Meltrs having a bit of trouble with that bridge there. Allegedly. The box getting him too. Classic Box revenge right here. I don't know why, but Classic Box has it out for our guy Meltrs here, as Gerp finishes with a 148. Meltrs will be finishing with a time slower than that, but that's okay. He can bring it back in egg quarters. However, Gerp is a very, very well-known egg quarters player. He pretty much revolutionized just how many pieces anyone will ever be willing to death strat in egg quarters. He death strats them all. He doesn't care. If he doesn't like his piece, he's death stratting. He'll death strat basically everything into Red Room Piece 2, and then if he doesn't like Piece 3, he just death strats it again. So we might see a lot of dying here from Gerp. 155 for Meltrs. That's a 7-second swing for Gerp again. So he is solidly in the lead right now. Shadow of the Scurrying Bug is one of the only green pieces that Gerp takes because it can be blue. However, he gets green with no free piece checks. So that is beyond tragic. He's probably gonna get hit by he's gonna get hit by something on the way for this, I assume, unless he's playing safe. Very nice jump off the switch there for extra height. Okay, he hits the weight here. All right, let's see what Meltrs is going to get. 3 hands. Okay, well, Meltrs having a bit of trouble here. Omachow and Eggman for Gerp. He does not have a hint, so he has to run directly to altar without a hint. Hope that it's there. If he gets a blue room piece, he's in trouble. He does not. He gets middle of the room. That's nice.
Very nice execution from Gerp here.
All right, Meltrs going for 3 hands. He has no rings, which is fine, so he's going to take the death right out of this. Just go back into the enemy. Perfect. So what will his respawn be? Nothing. Probably he's hoping for... Oh, that's fine. Yellowhead's okay. But because he read a hint to go into this hallway, he now has to wait and go back here for his hint. But if he had not read the hint, gone directly into the red hallway, he would have had that hint instantly and would have gone to altar about 2 seconds quicker. So that will be ruled an error, but really nice spiral from Meltrs there. Most of us just elect to jump onto the Mystic Melody Shrine and then jump up after that. But nice spiral there for sure.
Absolutely, especially considering sometimes Rouge will just react to the shrine, and then you'll be locked in animation for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's the problem with trying to do anything involving the B or X button directly next to a Mystic Melody. That's why I just jump onto it, because then you have no risk of having that happen. Gerp having a nice enough intro here. 31 check's not going to be what he wants to see, though. He's definitely looking for a 29. Meltrs down to 1 life. That could become relevant. He's going to most likely route 1 life into this stage to get back to 2. Maybe he will route a life in weapons bed, as I've been doing in all of my races, but we'll have to see. If he goes into security hall with 1 life, though, he's going to have to exit. It's not safe for a run situation to have 1 life. Unless it's like a PB attempt. But let's see. Gerp looks like he's having an okay time here. Meltrs with the 30 check. So Meltrs is actually, that was nearly a 29. He is having the better Lost Colony here. And this is huge because this would be the first time that Meltrs has out-executed Gerp so far. Maybe Meltrs will out-execute him on the elevator portion as well. Meltrs, if he finds some time save on the elevator, it's over. Elevator skip, coming up. Do you believe?
I believe.
Does anyone believe? Anyone else believe in elevator skip? Right here, right now, Meltrs?
Among Us?
Alright, here it comes, here it comes. He's setting up for the elevator skip. He's got the 111 check. Pretty good time. This should be signaling a 214. That's actually a really good time to be getting. Meltrs has DM'd me Among Us. Let's go, Meltrs. Never forget, everybody, that when Meltrs was doing a marathon run on GDQ, he DM'd Stolen Cryptic Among Us during the Lost Colony elevator, which actually lagged the entire stream. And he did it anyway, and he is now paying tribute to that moment by DMing me Among Us here today. Oh, what a jokester. We like Meltrs. This is why we like Meltrs. Gerp getting a 216. Meltrs will be getting a little bit better than that, most likely. The question here, though, on my mind is, other than will he bonk a door, will he go down for this 20 ring bubble right here? Yes, no, no. Okay. Well, that, is he at 87 or 97? Having a little bit of trouble reading it. Well, he's not getting a life. So he is at 1 life currently, and this is a bit of a problem, potentially. If he does not route a life in weapons bed, he has to exit security hall. Otherwise, he's really gambling. And like, yeah, I know he's behind and everything, but it's not a gamble that I would recommend anyone take.
Now, sub 10 going into weapons bed, how good of a time is that for Gerp?
Oh, he's not on a good pace.
Want to be on a low 9, I guess?
So, I mean, in my opinion, if you're not at least 920 out of Lost Colony, then the run is not good. And, like, when I have to go against an, I believe, 851 in my PB, if I'm not sub 9, I'm like, alright, well... But no, I can tolerate 920 in a race setting. If it's 930 and up, though, I'm not feeling great about the run anymore. And Gerp was definitely higher than that. But I mean, you have to expect that given what happened in Dry Lagoon. That's most of the time loss that he's had. And then he lost a bit more in Egg Quarters as well to what I would consider to be a good Egg Quarters. Other than that, he's playing fine. It's just RNG's not being good to him. Meltrs with the funny camera. Let's go. 127 for Gerp. So we are at 11:16. So it looks like we're going to be at about 11:30 into Security Hall. So that should tell you everything you need to know. If he doesn't finish sub 12 for Security Hall, we're not realistically looking at a 23. So that tells you what you need to know. 23 is probably going to be off the table.
IL sets in chat?
I mean, Meltrs knows 1 confirmed set in the entire game, and I taught it to him today, right before the race. I taught him the set in Security Hall that's not the IL set, but it's the second fastest one. It's known as the Emerua set. So if he gets it, he knows it. And yeah, that could be a way to swing this back. 11:29 entering Security Hall for Gerp. Gerp is a yellow safe fan. He will definitely have that set. Meltrs is 30 seconds and a Tails 1 behind. So this is pretty significant. But I mean, he could do it if he gets the IL set, or sorry, the Emerua set here. Could do it. Gerp with a ping right off the bat. 2-color container. Okay. So that's actually a piece you don't need radar for, interestingly, but it's one of those ones where I'll still read the hint. It's not going to lose you a ton, because as you can see, it's still off cooldown. Getting blue lonely door. Blue safe fans somehow continue to win in this tournament. Don't know how. Air conditioner, it's going to be up top. Now, he's not pinging. You don't really need to check that, but maybe he was thinking it could have been the tank. It is going to be the slightly less bad air conditioner, the one up here. Oh, he's pinging already? It's going to be, is it? What is this? Yellow, like letter L? Shows up once in a while. Oh, okay, all right. Very, very nice, 34. But we are at 12-10 out of Security Hall. 23 is completely dead. So he's playing for a low 24.
So a 34-second set, not terrible.
Wait, what happened here? Meltrs didn't get the Amarua set. What happened? Meltrs, you didn't get that 1 in 10, 24 chance? I'm so sad for him. I can't believe he didn't do that. He didn't get the set.
So sad.
Well, you know he's gonna be feeling bad about that.
Can you explain to us what exactly is Updog?
That's the answer. You know what? Updog is Gerp's kryptonite because he was 1 or 2 Updogs away from having a good PB. But because he got a 49-second IGT and variant 1, actually, I think the 49 was variant 1 now that I think about it, because I did retime his PB. He got a 49-second flying dog, losing 17 seconds. Without that, his PB would be ridiculous. So he's not a fan of that boss at all. And Meltrs getting the Updog as well. We'll have to see how Gerp's White Jungle goes. He is the master of White Jungle Spring Skip, but not the master of spin dashing across a wall. Fortunately, the Spring Skip saves like 20 seconds, and you know, that's going to make the difference. So Meltrs getting a nice 32 there, so that signals that the fight was completely fine for him. 33 Vine for Gerp, missing the weight hop as well. So we're getting a 39 Vine here. He's already down easily about 5 seconds on what would be a good time there. You want to see 34 if you can. 35 would be acceptable. Anything worse than that and you're just not feeling great about it. Meltrs going for the storage strat, getting a 13 with it, so that's unfortunate. You can get a 12 with it, but 13 is way faster than the 15 that Gerp got there. Gerp lining up for Spring Skip. This is his comfort place. That's almost certainly going to work. It's not going to work. Gerp is just not having a good time. So Meltrs with a 31 Vine there, going for weight hop, getting weight hop. This is going to be a 36. So he is 3 seconds faster than Gerp's pace, not counting the fact that he still has a Spring Skip to hit. And Meltrs going for the loop skip here as well. Gets it. And my alarm is going off in my bedroom. Let's go. I'm gonna go and shut it off in Route 280. It's pretty loud though. It's like it's roaring in the background.
Meltrs missing the loop skip.
That wasn't so hard.
Oh, doesn't go for it. Probably a safe bet there.
You know, I just wanted to make sure that I was awake for my race in like 30 minutes.
No, that's fair. Unlike me, who showed up barely with enough time, so it wasn't a DNF.
True. Man, thank God for the dynamic microphone not picking up this this ridiculously loud alarm. Like it's loud. It's like 3 rooms over, and I have a headset on, and I still hear it. All right, you know what? I can't do this anymore. Liam, you're on your own for like 15 seconds. BRB.
Go for it. You got this. Gerp struggling just a little bit with Sonic 1, but getting a 12.75. Not a terrible time at all. Only about a second time loss from Shadow Sonic 1. Meltrs loading into the Faker cutscene. I found you. Better. And now we're going to see Gerp load into one of the most technical stages in Dark Story, Route 280. It's definitely...
All right, I'm back for the best stage. Let's go.
Let's go. Take it away, Savik.
Route 280, best stage. So I'm a very big fan of Route 280, and this is going to be a Deku shout out. We're going to be teaching Deku how to play the stage right here, right now. So pay attention, take notes, and watch what Gerp does here. So the big thing here is really just your ring route. First boost comes in right here as you hit the ground. Gerp electing not to use it. So no idea what the thought process was there because he was on a straightaway section and just delayed his boost significantly. Maybe he didn't want to hit the car there. But, second boost comes right here. That one was not delayed. Now, 43.15 is a horrible time for lap 1. Hitting the first car, which never happens generally. So, I have no idea what this Route 280 is going to look like anymore. But, oh man, let's see how Meltrs does. It's okay, at least Prophet wasn't here to see this. You gotta give good Route 280s when Prophet's in attendance, it's just how it goes. So the big question then is going to be, Gerp is not fast enough to dodge the red car. Will he be slow enough to dodge the red car? He's behind the taxi? Are you kidding? Oh, that's not what you want to see. You want to be ahead of the blue car before you boost. So this is so slow that I think he might be in danger of hitting the blue car instead of the red car. A 127 is not what you want to see. You want to be seeing a 124. I can't help you, Deku. This is not the Route 280 to teach off of. And we'll just watch Meltrs. Meltrs with the faster lap 1. He did get a 42. So, you know, this is Meltrs season. Everybody loves Meltrs season.
So how many times have you eaten an entire melon?
Twice.
Twice. My goodness.
Yeah, one in each stage. It's not fun. Would not recommend. In Route 280, generally you're only getting melon skipped if you're on 244 pace, or I forget exactly. It's one of the, I think it's a really high 242 can get it, and then I think the next one after that is like 248 or something. But yeah, this is not the Route 280 that Gerp wanted. I mean, losing, oh geez, this is like a 247 or something. He's gonna feel really not good about this one, I think. Yeah, 247. Rough. Meltrs smacking that car there in the tunnel of love. All right, everybody, take your notepads away. Both runners are having a horrible time here. No, that was a 247, not a 248. So I guess I can talk about that. The timer doesn't work properly in kart stages. So the timer that's displayed in-game is not actually your time. So that's why when I saw it say 248, I was like, oh yeah, it's a 247. You take like 0.8 and you subtract it. It's a really weird thing. But like the kart stages are basically a game within a game. The time is so weird here. No other stage other than I think maybe Chow Racing is timed like that. Gerp, I don't think even reset the beginning of Skyrail here. Meltrs with a 244, so the slightly almost passable time there for Meltrs. That's going to be some time save. He needs it. He's still a good, like, oh man, like over 30 behind. Oh, it's going to be rough. The Condor for good luck for Gerp. That's signaling the Mad Space RNG. And Gerp did tell me one thing about this race that I think is a little bit interesting. I think it was before you joined VC. But he has an RNG manip for Mad Space that he's going to be doing.
Okay.
It's happening right after Egg Golem. So I'm not going to spoil the strat. But it's a good one.
Here we go.
Alright, so Meltrs is on a nice enough beginning to Skyrail here. He's going to be spin dashing. He's probably not going to go for the IL rail switch. Of course not. That would be a questionable decision. Gerp with the 48 Skyrail. Definitely not what he wants to see. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. He's really mad about that. Meltrs with the 27 check, so both runners not having a good time. Now, Dark Golem here, I was helping Gerp last night with this. I actually delayed going live to teach this to him, so he is getting a lot better at it for sure. Found what his issues were. He says as long as he gets a 19 here, he's happy. So he will be getting a 19 at least, I think. Oh, never mind. He misses that lock on. Well, he's definitely going to be using his strat now, because Gerp found the strategy for the latest name set in Mad Space, which is called Corona Light, and he said that he is cracking open a cold one and drinking it before Mad Space. So he's probably doing that right now. He's drinking that Corona Light. Will it give him the RNG? I'm not sure. Let's find out. We're looking for Tilted Light for the Corona Light set. Meltrs falling off there. Evil Liquid without the free piece. No lab reset for Gerp. No 1024 knowledge for Savick. Everyone's sad now, especially Deku. And we're going to have to hope Meltrs gets something good. But Wrong Light is like never going to give a good set. That's just how it is. Hate this piece. Blue enemy in the blue stand. He does have the upgrade, fortunately. He's taking the rocket. Oh. Ah. Any rocket haters in chat? This is not what you want to see.
It can be a little hard to break gravity from that planet.
Oh, no. Come on. Gerp's got to know how to do that. So you can, if you jump onto the rocket platform and you do a full jump up, then... oh, no. Meltrs with its hot inside free piece out of the 1024. We don't know what it's going to give. But wow, this is going to be such big time save. Meltrs knows to fly into the Yoshi, so he has no problem with this upgrade skip here. Gerp with Dangerous Moon here, so he's still going to be finishing with a nice time, but there's no way it's going to be better than what Meltrs is going to put up here. You have to assume. He's going for an interesting and very far away hint. Oh, did he see the piece here? Oh, he did. I didn't see it because it's too blurry. But wow, this is a really good... He gets the snipe!
Whoa. Sniped!
Let's go! That is really hard to do. So this is a 12-second lead.
Did you find my emerald?
Probably harder to snipe than those pieces with the hitbox of like 1 pixel in Dry Lagoon.
Wow. So, I mean, you can see everyone's popping off for this. Everybody who knows how hard that piece is to grab is popping off. Meltrs can win. Meltrs is the Prince of Fling. Self-declared. And you know what, Meltrs? If you win in a Fling shootout, the King of Fling will grant you that title. My son, Meltrs. All right, but Meltrs is 14 seconds behind, so he does still need to save some time, and it's not going to be easy. Gerp is a very accomplished player. But you know what? Meltrs is on potential PB pace currently. Like, no lie, he's on PB pace.
What is
He has a
Meltrs
25. He has a 25. This, I believe, can 24. Meltrs told me that he wasn't going to get a 24 until 2025. So, I don't know. He might be a bit ahead of schedule. And Gerp had some mistakes here, so Meltrs can save time. Wow.
Ooh.
Bit of difficulty there. Oh, Gerp always electing to drop his height in the inverted tower after already descending. I've always found that a little strange. But the thought process is, if Katie does it, it must be fast. No, so what? The reason that you drop your hover inside the inverted tower is that while you're ascending, you actually travel slower in the forward direction. So if you break your hover and immediately start hovering again, you start descending, you go quicker. If you're already descending when you do it, it's not actually going to save you time. But if you do break it early while you're still ascending, then yes, it is time save. So that's kind of what he was going for there.
Not only that, I also thought that the lower you are to the platform at the end, the less you have to drop, the more time you save.
Nope. Nope. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
So realistically, the only reason to break grav inside there is to stop ascending early. And you can save several frames if you do it early enough. But yeah, now we're in for a real treat here. We've got dueling cosmic walls. So I think it's prudent at this point in time to take a moment, take a step back, and just think about Meltrs. All of you think about Meltrs. Liam, think about Meltrs.
I'm thinking.
Are you thinking about Meltrs?
I'm thinking about Meltrs pretty hard, bro.
I've been thinking about Meltrs. Will Meltrs PB? He's the Prince of Fling. And I do think that he's ahead of Gerp slightly. Now, Gerp saw that come into view at 223. I wasn't looking at the visual cues earlier to actually determine their time, so I'm going to see whether this pops into view for him. But 223 was the time for Gerp that came visible. 2:21, so 2 seconds of time save. So that's going to bring that lead down to 10 seconds, I think. Assuming everything else goes okay, I think Meltrs is only about 10 seconds behind Gerp.
If Meltrs is the Prince of Fling, does that make him Vegeta?
No. Well, Vegeta's the Prince of Saiyans. I mean, you know what? Why don't we ask him later if he's Vegeta? Don't give him context. Just ask him if he's Vegeta. Just see what he says. Meltrs is a funny guy. He'll react to that. We're Gerp getting the camera trigger for additional time loss.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if Gerp knows how close this is, but a 325 is just not what you want to see. Meltrs is very far to the left, so he's not going to get the camera trigger there. So he's going to save additional time. 23:26 for Gerp. Oh no, it's not even 10 seconds still. It's still actually 12. So was it 14 before and I just messed up?
I must have forgotten the time because I don't remember.
All right, well, it's exactly 12 seconds currently. But wow. Gerp's pretty consistent at this fight. He's got his own unique strategy that he employs, so he's going to go for that here. I assume. He is going for it. And he uses the explosion here. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, that's unfortunate, but he knows how to back this up. He's an experienced player. 17. What will Meltrs get? Meltrs can save about 2.5 seconds on that. But he's not going to. He could get a 16 here. He does. The lead's down to about 11. Can Gerp hit Fling? He's going for second load. This is another chance for Melt. If Gerp doesn't get it first try and Meltrs gets first load first try, then he might even it up. On the edge of my seat here. Is Gerp going to get it? 8:15 is the pause. He gets it, but he goes for a lot of pauses here. Oh my god, he's wiggling. Oh, that's going to work. That's going to work. So Gerp gets first try Fling. Meltrs is going for first load. He hits it. He's going to hit it without pauses. This is going to be so close now. It's only going to be, it's single digit seconds now. Wow. If Gerp doesn't have a clean Sonic 2, Meltrs could win.
Meltrs can still win.
24-28 for Gerp. Meltrs break great gravity. Here we go. The lead is 8 seconds. 8 seconds. Are you kidding me? Meltrs on PB pace. Meltrs is on 24 pace. He is about to PB. Even if he loses the match, he still wins. Let's go, Meltrs. 24, right here. Liam wants you to do it.
Want you to close it out, Meltrs. Become Vegeta.
Become Vegeta. Gerp's going for his homing attacks. The first two are good. Gets the third. Gets the fourth. One more and he wins. He doesn't get it. But, oh my god!
You can win! This is how Meltrs can double win!
Meltrs!
Close it out, Meltrs! One more hit! Let's go! Get the 24!
Meltrs!
No,
Meltrs wins! Oh my god! Meltrs wins the race because Gerp gets the chaos control from Sonic. 24:57. Meltrs PBs, wins the race. Unbelievable. Group B, everybody, is upsetting everybody. Wow. What a race.
This is a match no one wanted to miss.
I can't believe it.
We need to get these runners in for an interview.
Dude, Group B has upset everybody. Hedera beat me. Meltrs beat Gerp. Deku beat Prophet. And most surprisingly, Drum beat Liam. I don't know how he beat you. All right, we got to get these guys in for an interview. Emarua in the chat. Let's go. All right. So I hope that they'll come in. Remember to tell Meltrs Vegeta. I really hope they come in for an interview. What chat are they even in? I don't remember.
Should be in the zone.
No, I mean like to
Oh,
to
bracket.
message them. I just don't know which chat it is to send a message to them. Oh, this one. Thank you, Tethys.
That might even be the Tommy Easy Bob.
No. Tommy's pre-fling is faster than that.
Well, his IGT's at 24:46.
Yeah, that's not even his PB. That's his old PB before fling.
Oh. I see.
All right, I'm gonna drag Meltrs in. Liam has something to say to you, Meltrs.
Oh,
Are you
hold on.
Vegeta?
My Discord muted. Oh no. Hey, what's up, everyone?
Meltrs, are
Hi.
you Vegeta? Are you Vegeta?
No, but I'm the imposter.
You are the imposter. You got a 24. You said you weren't gonna get that for years.
I thought
How did you
I was
do
gonna say. All right, here's the thing. It's 2025, baby.
It's 2025. Meltrs is from the future.
I'm from the
Meltrs, I don't know if you know how close that race was.
I know how close it was. We were down to Shadow 2.
Yeah, Mad Space really swung that, and then you saved a few seconds on Final Chase because you don't pause as much as Gerp does, and you went for first load. But he was going to still win, but he got a chaos control on the final hit, and he died. Like he got popped up, and he tried to land on Sonic for the final hit, and Sonic's like, "Nope, see ya." And you just had a clean fight. Happened to Deku? Dang.
Can I just say something though? Like for real?
Yes.
Like between just me and you, Savik.
Oh, okay. All right, Liam, can you just take 5?
And Liam.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing, guys. Never take offering. Never take offering.
Thank you. Deku is just like, I'm sorry, but I've been like saying this all last night, how wrong Deku is. I've never not been completely destroyed by this piece. He's just wrong. It has no good sets except for one.
I said to myself, all right.
You were outside the 1024, by the way. So what I definitely say is never take that out of the 1024. We don't have knowledge anymore. Do not do that.
And
it still
I said
sucks
to myself,
the 1024 though. It's still bad.
I said to myself, you know what? Let me give Deku a little bit of the benefit of the doubt here. Let me do that. And then Mad Space happened, and I'm like, I think that's what won me the race.
It did win the race. Yeah, so I actually didn't see the piece, by the way, because we have like low res, so I didn't see it. So when you didn't read the hint, I'm like, what's he doing? And then you start going to grab. I'm like, oh, you saw the piece. And great grab, by the way. You made all of us pop off. I popped off. Cryptic popped off. Deku popped off. Drum popped off. I think Devu popped off. Everybody popped off at that piece grab. Because gliding into that piece is so hard.
What were you saying about C tier? Something about that. Anyways,
but all right, Meltrs, we'll bring you up to B tier.
Oh look, what was I like? I was down the entire race though, right?
You
were
way behind. You were like 40 behind for most of it.
Yeah, because I was about to say like, I thought that Mad Space might have swung in my favor, and then I'm like, all right, let me just take a deep breath, do fling, and just take a deep breath. But yeah, that's like any other highlights from the race on Gerp's end or regarding RNG or?
So not really. I mean, the RNG wasn't spectacular for really anybody until your Mad Space, and Mad Space just gave you your dream situation. By the way,
yeah.
Group B is just out here. So assuming that Hedera beats Wilson, it is an all Group B winner semis.
Savik. Wilson is our last hope. Okay.
To defeat Group B?
Yes.
All right, Wilson. If you're here, if you're watching, you got to do it.
He should be because he's up next.
Wilson will. If Wilson takes out Hedera, I'm just gonna be like, "Dang it, Hedera! You had to knock me out, and then you just can't even go all the way. Come on."
I mean, hey, that's a tournament for you, but man, I mean, I'm happy I PB'd. Well, I don't know if I'm happy I PB'd because it's not 2025 yet. But
good point.
All right, so. Well, my God, like that must have been a nail biter to the very end. Oh my God.
It was really exciting. Knowing that, like, when I realized you were on PB pace out of Mad Space, because I did call it right then and there. It was just like, all right, you might not win. You might be able to chip away time, which you were doing, by the way, on like every split.
I
But
was,
I was
yeah.
like, I'm like, it's not going to be enough. Gerp has to mess up Sonic 2, and then he just got so unlucky. And then, yeah, you got it. I mean, I'm sure you would have been happy just with the PB, but PBing and winning, just, wow.
Yeah, this is my third PB this time.
Wow. Meltrs stocks rising.
My stocks are rising.
Now,
Yeah.
Meltrs, I'm going to pull up the leaderboard here because I do believe that is a top 20 run. You have knocked Matt Merps out of the top 20 if you submit.
I
Will
had
you
a
do it?
25-36 before.
Oh, so you killed Matt Merps a second time.
I know, Matt Merps is dead.
But you
I can't believe
bopped
it.
Wilson.
Bob Wilson, eh?
Yep.
Wow. Well, but boy, did I mess up in what stage did I mess up the most in? Like security? No, not security. Like Dry Lagoon, basically, right?
I would say Dry Lagoon was pretty brutal.
Dry
Other
Lagoon,
than
San-
that, I don't think anything else was like horrible. It was an overall pretty consistent run from you. But yeah, good job to Meltrs. Now I have to race in like 10 minutes, so
Yeah,
I should
you
probably
better
start
get
getting
going, eh?
ready for that.
Yeah, I might just be watching this back. So GG's
Oh, yeah.
to Gerp. Oh man.
You know, Gerp is going to be a man on a mission in
Yeah.
losers. I actually need to see where does that even put him, because
know.
are we? I don't even know if we're on a collision course anymore. Gerp's on the other side of losers. Wow. Gerp going to be playing classic box, and then the loser of Hedera Wilson will play blue. The winner of that will play Gerp's match's winner, which is probably going to be Gerp, but you never know.
Yeah, you
So
never
basically,
know.
I can't face Gerp until losers semis, though. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
This is gonna
all
be
right.
quite something.
What is my path gonna be? I would have to play Yarsu right now into Divu, into winner of Prophet Dawn, into the loser of you Hedera. So maybe my rematch Hedera, and then Gerp. Man, I got a run to go on here.
You've got a
taking
losers.
names. I'm
got
gonna
a
take out
losers run.
everyone in my way. Everybody
right,
in my
well-
way. The only
Well,
person who can possibly stop me is Yarsu in 10 minutes.
Let's go. So tell you what, good games to Gerp. Like I still can't believe that I can't believe the match, to be honest. And Savik and Liam, wish you the best in your matches. And Liam, I know you're out, but thank you for commentating.
Hey, no worries. Thanks for the GGs, dude. And you played incredibly well, so GG to you too.
Yeah, I'm just
Alright.
gonna deflate a little bit. See you guys later.
Okay, bye.
And with that, we should be looking out for the next match that is coming up, which is going to be Hedera versus Wilson. I will be commentating, and someone else will be too. So stick around, find out, and see you guys soon.